Good morning and welcome as we continue our daily devotions looking through Paul's first letter to the Corinthians. Today we're looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 1 through 11. And it's one of those moments, here we go again, Paul is talking about spiritual gifts. Now, I used to have a lot of anxiety, or at least a bit of anxiety, every time talk about spiritual gifts surfaced, because I was plagued with questions like, what is my spiritual gift? Do I have one? And what if I'm afraid to use my gift? What if I don't use my gift in the right way? But spiritual gifts, and as Paul's talking about them, they weren't meant to be a cause for anxiety for us, but rather a cause for relief. Relief in knowing that everyone is gifted by God for service in one way or another. And when you look at the entirety of the scripture passages that deal with these spiritual gifts, one of the things that you'll notice is that there is no one definitive list of all of the spiritual gifts. Rather, when you look at all of these passages side by side, what you see is that Paul, he's not meaning to be exhaustive. Instead, he's just listing examples of some of the, you could say, maybe more common spiritual gifts, or the ones that he's thinking of in that moment as he's writing. He's not saying these are the only ones that exist. So if you find yourself reading these passages and you're wondering, well, I don't have that gift, I don't have that gift, I don't have that gift, it doesn't seem like my gift is on here, no worries. You haven't been left out. And if you genuinely want to discover how God has uniquely gifted you for service in his kingdom here, then here are some things you can do. Number one, ask God about it. He's the one who created you. He knows you intimately. Ask him to reveal what your giftedness is, and he will. Number two, you could change the way you're thinking. Instead of thinking, what is my gift? Think of, how can I give? Because when you turn that question on its head, sometimes it gives you an opportunity to see the needs maybe that are in the lives of the people around you, and it causes you to think of how you can fill those needs, and then you'll find your spiritual gift in that kind of back doorway, even though you're not purposefully seeking it in that sense. And number three, just start serving at your church, in your home, at work, in your community. Identify the needs that are out there, the needs of the people who are around you, and just start to serve. And as you begin to serve, God will show you where your giftedness lies. In all of these things, though, keep in mind that you're gifted for a purpose. And that purpose is to shine the light of Christ into this otherwise very dark world. And you're not doing it alone. So have a great day.